Okay, today's Friday, March 4th, 2016. It might be Thursday by chance, but I doubt it. Some of you are definitely going to be waiting till Friday to do this. So let's do our last day of PSL number 8. Same as all week, we're doing volume and surface area of a sphere. So volume formula is 4 pi radius to the third power, all of that divided by 3. So for the first question, they say we have a diameter of 9. So our radius is going to be equal to that divided by 2. So when you do 9 divided by 2, you get 4.5 or 4.5. So our radius is a decimal, it's 4.5. So that's what it looks like once you get your substitution in. Now we need to do 4.5 to the third power, so use your calculator for sure to do that. And you will get 91.125. And the next step for the simplification process is to do 4 times the 91.425. When we do that, we get 364.5. And that's still times pi, and it's still divided by 3. And now if we divide that, we get 364 divided by 0.5, divided by 3 is 121.5 times pi. So now you go to your calculator for your pi button. So 121.5 times pi gives us a decimal answer of 381.70. And you can tell by this that a 0 is not going to cause the 7 to go up, so it's just going to be 0.7. So it's 381.7, and we are in centimeters doing volume, which is to the third power. Next, to find the surface area, you're going to use the formula 4 pi radius squared. And again, we've got that same diameter, so our radius is going to equal 4.5, kind of a funny number for our radius. So we're going to do 4.5 times 4.5, which is 20.25. And the next thing that we need to simplify would be our 4 times our 20.25. And this actually comes out to a nice even 81, and we still have it times pi. So now we're going to use calculator to do times pi. 81 times pi is going to give us a decimal of 254.46. And to round this, we need to look at our hundredths place, which has a 6. That will round up, so our 4 is going to become a 5. So our final answer is 254.5 centimeters, and surface area is just to the second power. Okay, number 2, we're going to do the same thing, volume and surface area of a sphere, and this radius is just 2.4. R equals 2.4. So my formula is 4 times pi times radius to the third power divided by 3. So I'm going to substitute my radius in, my radius of 2.4. So I've got 4 times pi times 2.4 to the third power, all of that divided by 3. So I'm going to do my 2.4 times 2.4 times 2.4, which gives me 13.824. There we go. Our next thing to do is do 4 times 13.824, which gives us 55.296. So it's 55.296 pi divided by 3. And I'm going to take my 55.296 divided by 3, and I'm going to simplify that, which gives me 18.432 times pi. So once we get to this point, we want to use our pi button. And this actually comes out to 57.90. That's kind of odd. And obviously this one's another easy one to see. 0 is not bigger, so this just stays as 9. So our final answer for our volume is 57.9, where in meters and volume is always to the third power. And then the last part of this problem, number 2, part B, is to find the surface area of that sphere that has a radius of 2.4. So that is 4 times pi times radius squared. And of course our radius again is just 2.4. So I'm going to take my 2.4 and square that. 2.4 times 2.4 equals 5.76. So next I can do my 5.76 times 4, which gives me 23.04 pi. So in my calculator I can do 23.04 times my pi button, which gives me 72.38. Here's a good rounding one because 8 is bigger, so we're going to round 3 up to 4. So this becomes 72.4 meters, and we're doing surface area, so it's to the second power. Okay, this is the last day of PSL this week, so being that today's Friday and we're not quizzing this week because of all the I-STEP, make sure that when you're finished with this, you go ahead and turn it right in. This way you can get full credit for it. So it's due today. Turn it in right now. Get up and go do it. Good job, guys.